The CDC used an emergency order to ban evictions through the month of December, but soon landlords could be left holding the bag, and renters, unless something really big happens, could go homeless. Here's CNBC's Diana Olick.
Taylor Denchfield has been buying rental properties since he was a teenager. He learned from his father, who advised him, as a landlord, be firm but fair. He says he's doing a lot of that these days.
And we've tried to work with the tenants as best we could to keep them afloat and in their house and on a payment plan that works for them.
Denchfield owns 7 small multifamily properties, and he now has more than twice as many delinquent tenants as before the pandemic. A new eviction ban imposed by the CDC to slow the spread of COVID only made that worse.
When evictions began to resume in the area, a lot of tenants suddenly started paying off their back balances that weren't paying before. When that new moratorium was announced, suddenly we saw payments that were starting to come back in go and stop again.
So why is that?
It's taking away the incentive to pay. If we can't be evicted, then why pay?
What's also frustrating for landlords is they know that if the non-paying tenants moved out, they would have plenty of demand from tenants who want to move in.
We have yet to see any robust federal financial assistance for renters or for landlords who are having to make ends meet while they're not being paid.
Law professor Emily Benfer created the COVID-19 Housing Scorecard with Princeton's Eviction Lab. It tracks evictions nationally. She says the CDC moratorium is necessary to keep renters physically safe, but it is not the solution.
It is truly just forestalling the problem for a few months. It will result in an avalanche.
Now, just last week, the CDC updated its moratorium, saying landlords can start the legal eviction process now, but just can't remove the tenants. That means come January, Shep, those tenants could be out on the street immediately.
Awful, Diana, and such a sign of the times that on the same day we get these rental numbers, we get news of record home sales. Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.